A lot of people look at 3D and think 3D is really cool, right? As a manager, when I hear cool, I hear something that's very expensive that I'm not getting a lot of benefit from, okay? However, 3D is so much more than that. The data that's behind the tools that we use and the attributes and stuff that we have in engineering is extremely important for us to keep all the different aspects of what we're doing in mind and together. But we here at Ampirical, we don't just want to focus on what we can do in engineering or how we can better engineering, right? We want to focus on how we can take this information and leverage it out into procurement, out into operations, into maintenance, and even to when it comes to the overall life cycle of that project for our customer. Because yes, we may be able to do a substation a little faster with a lot higher level of quality. But that's not where the real dollars are at. The real dollars are at in construction. If we can save one base plate being rotated out of phase, where we have to take that bottom base plate, cut the bottom of it off, send it back to the manufacturer, have them readjust that, regalvanize, and send it back into the field. If we can save that one time, that one thing is going to probably outweigh the cost savings in engineering. But we don't just need to stop there. It's truly about taking that information, that technology, and leveraging it. You know, what we're working on right now is an interface with procurement. And so they can go to the model. Absolutely want an engineer to be the one to approve parts, right? Or approve equipment. But also we want a separate quality check, or maybe a check and balance with procurement, so they can go there and pull up the cut sheet and then look at the model and say, okay, yeah, that is the same part that we need out in the field. Maybe highlight the model to say, hey, show me all the ones I have ordered, but better than that, show me the ones I don't have ordered yet, right? And then they can go and look at that and coordinate back in with engineering to make sure that they're on the same page and they can move forward. So that's just part with procurement, but then with operations, I mentioned one of my earlier blogs about having some kind of interface out in the construction trailer, but truly be trying to bring our contractors, our construction contractors, into leveraging that same data. Put all the drawings, all the cut sheets right there, so at a click of a touch screen on a part, they can pull up what drawings is this breaker part of. They can pull up the cut sheets for this breaker. They can even pull up the manufacturer or vendor drawings for that breaker when it comes to PNC doing testing and commissioning or checkout or something like that. To put all of that information at their fingertips to minimize any questions that they may have during the construction phases. Also another area that we're looking into, trying to leverage the data.
So using 3D in operations, procurement, maintenance, construction, are there any limits to using 3D?
I would say the biggest limit is really two things. One is the person staring back at you in the mirror that you're looking into, and that's you. The second one is really the gray matter between your ears. It's really what you're looking at. For us, I just came back from a World Summit, and they were talking about technology with having artificial intelligence chips, right? And where that's going to play a part. So for me, I'm starting to think about, okay, what attributes do I need to start adding in now that maybe I may need to leverage later? And so it may not help me right now, but something I can leverage later. That through a strong naming convention, those kind of things, doing something in 3D, that's all well and good, but how can I automate things? How can I put design checks into the 3D model and those kind of things to save the uh-ohs that's going to cost later?